Okay, the website we're going to review today is TeachRite, which is located at teachrite.com. TeachRite is a website that is intended for future teachers that are about to take their basic skills test or general knowledge exam, as they are sometimes called. There are several different exams that are supported by TeachRite. There's the Praxis 1, which is the one that's offered in several states, and then a lot of states have their own exams, like the CBEST in California, FTCE in Florida, and GACE in Georgia. These are just a few examples. All of these you can find on the site, all the supported exams. The look and feel of TeachRite is very clean, easy to comprehend, rather intuitive. You'll see there's actually some demo courses here. There's even some news, latest news in the education field. All the basic navigational elements that you would expect, including the pricing. But what we're going to do for this demo is assume that we've actually already signed up for the program. So we will click the login button here, enter our email address, which is also our username, and then the password, and go ahead and log in. And when you get into TeachRite, you will see that the first thing you're going to need to do for the first time you get in there is do the enrollment, where you click Enroll in Class. And there are 3 sections that you'll see here. This is because we've actually signed up for the Try plan, which includes all 3, math, reading, and writing. You are also eligible to just sign up for one of the 3 sections. So let's say, for example, you are having some struggles in mathematics, you could just sign up for math. But in this case, we've already paid for the 3. We'll go ahead and register for these 3. This is a one-time only thing. Click Enroll. In this case, we've actually already registered, and the system will tell us this. We'll then go to My Courses, which is where you will launch them. And you'll see that we've actually got the math and reading are already in progress. And the writing we have obviously registered for but haven't yet started. So let's go ahead and take a look at the math one to see what it looks like. We'll go ahead and click the launch button to start it. All of the courses in TeachRite are 100% flash based, which means that there's a nice animation and a clean interface, also some audio integrated. And one of the nice features here, it's actually saying, would you like to resume where you left off? And we will say yes, and that's the bookmarking feature. We'll go ahead and click yes, and it will take us right to where we left off the last time. And as you can see by the highlighted bar here, that's the Math Practice Test 2. So we're going to go ahead and get into here. It'll just take a moment to load. Again, there's a lot of information in here, a lot of animation. Shouldn't take any more than 30 seconds at most. That's on a slower internet connection. So you'll see in the practice you actually have unlimited opportunities to answer the question correctly. So what we'll do is we'll just select A and see what happens. Oh, we happen to get it right in this case. One of the nice things is that the rationale is included with each answer. So when you answer it correctly, it will always tell you why you answered it correctly. And that's nice. Even if you guess and aren't sure why it was right, you'll always understand. We'll go ahead and click Next, and we'll try here. And you'll see that we got that incorrect, but now it's going to let us try again. So we'll see if B is the right one, and it is. And you'll keep going. That's how the practice tests work. Let's close up the math one and take a look at the reading to see what that looks like. And we'll go ahead and click Launch on the reading. And again, it's going to ask us if we'd like to resume where we left off. In this example, let's click No, because we want to start at the beginning again. And the basic premise of TeachRite is that there are 3 overall areas for each subject. You have the objectives, which includes the study guide, all of the terms that you need to know, the basic information that you're going to be tested on is all in the objectives. Then you go into the practice tests, again, where you have unlimited opportunity to answer correctly. And then you go into the final tests, and those are simulations of what you'll actually see on test day, where you can only answer one time. So let's go ahead and open up the objectives. And we'll open that up. And you'll
Welcome to the reading section of TeachRite. The purpose of the reading section is to test your ability.
Hopefully you can hear our little animated avatar here. She would welcome you to the reading section, and you'll go through here and see that she's going to welcome you on this page. Then you'll go right into some different tips on how to actually take the reading section of your general knowledge test. And then it'll actually go into the different types of questions that you can expect. All sorts of information. It would take you a long time to go through all of this, but it's certainly worth it, and it's good to go through this before you actually get into the practice questions. So we'll skip the practice questions here and go right into the final test just so you can see what one of those would look like. let's go ahead and we'll do test 3 for the sake of this demonstration. And it goes ahead and welcomes you to test 3. And you'll see there's a little clock counting down here. This is to help simulate what you'll actually see on your real exam. And we'll go ahead and click next. And then it's going to start asking you questions here. Goes right into it. And again, you can only answer once. You click submit, and it's going to then just take you right to the very next question. Here's one where it's actually giving you a nice passage you have to read. Go ahead and read the passage, and then click next. And then it will ask you several questions about that passage. So you go ahead and click submit and keep going from there. So that's a quick overview of TeachRite. Again, it's located at TeachRite.com. It does offer a money-back guarantee that you will pass your exam with the required minimum score from your university or your state. And it is a highly recommended study tool for future teachers as they prepare to begin their career.